Hello kids, I hope you all are fit and fine. So children, as we were doing geometry, so today our topic is angles. Do you know what are angles? When two rays, right, when two rays meet at one common endpoint like this, they form a angle. They form an angle. Sometimes they meet like this, sometimes you will see they meet like this, right? So here at this form they form the angle, and these two rays, these are called sides, or you can also say arms, this and this, right? In the same way children, where they meet this point O, it is called vertex, right? So if I ask you, and you can write on the name with a capital letter OA and OB. If I asked, tell the name of the arms and or sides. So what are the name of the arms and the sides of this figure? You will say it is OA and OB. Right children? In the same way, name the vertex. It will be O. Right? Name angle. Name angle. So how will you name the angle? The point, or you can say the vertex on which the angle is formed. If this alphabet will always come in between, means A, O, B. You will write down the angle. This is the symbol of the angle A, O, B, or you can say write it down angle B, O, A. So children, the symbol of the angle is this, right? Unit is degree. Unit is degree. Now children, let's see what are interior and exterior points. Exterior points means the points that you are seeing here outside the angle. Interior, that is inside the angle, right? So identify the points outside the angle. Outside the angle, the points are C, D and E. And what are the points that are inside? Here inside the angle, because the angle is formed here, so you will say inside the angle is A and B point. So these are the interior and exterior points. Now children, we will learn classification of angles. Means angles are of how many types? Do you know when you will have to measure or construct the angle by an instrument called protractor? And what is the shape of that protractor? The shape of the protractor is semicircle. It is semicircle, right? Now you see the angles are of different types: acute, right, obtuse, straight, reflex and complete. So these four type of angles as acute, right, obtuse and straight, that you will have to learn to measure it also and how to construct these angles, right? So first I will talk you about the acute angle. Acute angle means the angle which is less than 90 degree, right? Or you can say it is between 0 degree to 90 degree angle is called acute angle, as 65 degree, 35 degree, 40 degree, like this, right children? Now when we talk about the right angle means exact 90 degree angle is called right angle. Now the third one is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is more than 90 degree, right? Or you can say it will be between 90 degree to 180 degree. Like uh, it will be 110, 120, 135, 175 like this. When we talk about straight angle, it means exact 180-degree angle is called straight angle, right? So these four type of angles you will have to measure it also, and I will just tell you how to construct these angles with the help of the protractor. Now the next two angles are reflex and complete. Reflex angle means when it will be between 180 degree and 360 degree. That angle is called reflex angle, as 230, 250, 300, 320, 340. Between 180 degree to 360 degree angle is called reflex angle. And complete angle means when it takes the full round, means exact 360 degree angle is called complete angle. So there are 6 types of angles. Now children, after learning classification of angles, we will learn how to construct the different angles as right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle and straight angle, right? So as you know, an angle is measured with the protractor. Now this is the protractor. It is semicircle in shape. Now here you will see a protractor has two scales of measurement, right? The inner scale and the outer scale, and both the scale is marked from 0 to 180 degree from here, and this is from 0 to 180 degree here. Now one scale is read clockwise and the other is read anti-clockwise. So now I am going to tell you how to construct the angle of 90 degree, and this is the, in the protractor you will see this is the center point, right children? This is the center point. Now for constructing the angles, first I am going to take the right angle, that is 90 degree angle. How will you draw it? First we will draw a line of 6 centimeter. It should, you will not measure it, but at least it will not very big. 6 centimeter line. Just make the arrow and give the name. This one is Q. Any name you can give and you will write down in the capital letter. This one is R. Right? Now after that what you will do? You will place the center point of the protractor. Center point means this point of the protractor on the point Q. Means the vertex, that will be the vertex of the angle. You will just put it, and after that adjust the protractor in such a way that this baseline coincides with the arm QR of the angle. Now after that check the scale where the baseline arm points to 0 degree. Right children? Now I have placed it like this. You just see this is the point. Here the 0 will be on the baseline. After that you will start counting, and if you are just making the angle on this side, you will just start reading the inner scale. 0, 10, 20, 30, and here that is the 90 degree angle. Put the mark or the point there, right? 90 degree, as you see it's here. Now after just removing it, you will draw the scale. You can increase it also because it's a ray, and you will give the name P, right? And this angle is of 90 degree angle. Now after doing this, what you will do? You will name the angle and classify the angle also. As you will write it down, it is angle P, and you know the vertex will always be in the center where the angle is made, or PQR, or you can say angle RPQ is equal to 90 degree. Degree is the unit of that unit, right, on the measurement of the angles. And classify it also. 90 degree angle is a right angle. the other angle that we will make, that is of 30 degree and 65 degree. As you know children, 30 degree and 65 means it is between 0 to 90 degree, or you can say less than 90 degree, right? So this type of angles which is less than 90 degree will be called acute angle. Now how will you draw that 30 degree angle? Again you just draw the baseline, right? On the baseline, this is the vertex O, this is P, this point is P, right? Now what you will do, you will place this protector on the vertex, the point, the center point, and after that check the scale where the baseline arm points to 0 degree. Here we will adjust. Now you see the center is on the vertex O and the 0 is on the baseline, right? After that you will start counting 0, 10. You will just take the inner scale 0, 10, 20, 30. On 30 degree you will mark the point here, remove it, then you will draw the line to join the point from the O point. Now make the arrow and just give the name R, right? So this angle whatever you make, that is 30 degree angle. And how will you write it down? You will write down angle, you will write down angle, this angle P O, center will always, this on which the point on which the angle is formed, it will always be in between POR, or you can say angle ROP, right, is equal to 30 degree, and just classify it, it will be acute angle, right children? In the same way you will make this 65 degree angle. How will you make that 65 degree angle? Again you will just draw the baseline. Now just mark it as OB. Now take the protector. Now as you are perfect, I hope you can do it. Center 0 on the baseline, center of the protector on the vertex. Now 65, you will take the inner scale between 60 to 70, it will be 65 here. We'll just, for the 5 you will count the smaller ones. Now remove it, join it, and this angle it will be of 65 degree angle, right? So how will you write it down? Here after that you will write it down angle, just name it as A. You will write down angle AOB or angle BOA is equal to 65 degree. As it is less than 90, so you will say it will be acute angle. Now children, the next angle that we will have to draw is of 120 degree and 135 degree. So between 90 degree to 180 degree or more than 90 degree, you will say we will have to draw obtuse angle. Again you will draw the line, right? Now vertex is O. On point A you will just put your protector, the center on O and 0 on the baseline, right children? Now after that you will just see the inner scale and mark 120. It is 120 as you see. This one is 120, so you will just put the mark here, put the point and join this point from the vertex O. Name it A, and this one will be your 120 degree angle, right? Now after that you will have to write it down. Name the angle, angle AOB or angle BOA, any you will write it down is equal to 120 degree, and classify it also, it will be obtuse angle. In the same way children, you will just do the second one, that is OB. 135 degree. Draw the baseline. On the vertex, put the center of the protractor. 0 on the baseline. After that, just count the inner scale 135. So 135 will be between 130 and 140. The smaller ones, 135 here. You will join it. Right, then arrow. This just make it point A. Now after that, this angle, the angle will be formed on the vertex, so, and it will be of 135 degree. Now you will have to name the angle. So angle AOB, or you can say angle BOA is equal to 135 degree, right? Or it is more than 130, more than 90, so you will say it will be obtuse angle. Now children, our next angle is of 180 degree. 180 degree means straight angle. So again, just draw the baseline. The vertex will be O. On O you will just place your protractor. This 0 will be on the baseline. Center of that protractor will be on the vertex, right? After that you will just mark, just see the inner scale only. Now 0 and 180 is here. Draw the line, just join. You will see, you will get the straight line, right? It will be B and this will be 180 degree. On the vertex, the angle will be formed. Now you will write down angle BOA or angle AOB is equal to 180 degree, or you can say straight angle. So children, I hope now you can draw or construct the different angles.